That's a good topic. So, you're going to be teaching how to continue to cultivate that happiness. And I think why it's so important because, learning these things and what I'm going through as well, it's like you said, you have your seasons, but even still, at least I'm not leaving it up to chance, or I'm not leaving it by circumstance. I know at the end of the day, I'm in control of how I feel. So that it actually gives you a power and empowerment, because something can happen. Someone can pass away or something goes on. You're not going to be happy all the time, but at least now I have thoughts, I'm present, I let it come, I remember to be grateful. So you're now in more control of my happiness. I'm not going to let someone who cut me off in traffic ruin how I feel. I'm not going to let my bank account, if something's gone wrong or money in my life is missed or someone stole it, whatever it is, I'm in control of my happiness and how I feel. And yes, I might feel upset, but I know how to come back and say, I'm grateful.
You remember, there's nothing new in this life you go to face. There's nothing new in the life you go to face which is going to make you unhappy or which something's not sad. Sickness is not new. Death, relative, friends, anything is not new. Accident, see, there's nothing new. All those things, they have been there since we were born.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason now it makes us to think differently is how they taught for long times. You feel somebody is dead, you think it's the end of everything. That they taught us that you have to mourn for a week. You know, all those type of things that we learn is what you're going to change to understand how life is totally different when you change the way you think. The way you think about death. The way you think about sickness. So the way they taught us, the way we try to take it, that is the change we are bringing.
You see so many people, like, if it's a celebrity or someone that you see on social media, a week or a few days after they know someone's had a passing, people abuse the person and say, oh my days, how can they be so happy? They've just, people are abusing that person because you see them being happy.
Yes, you see, because they've been teaching us that is something you can't do anything there. So for me, always there's something we'll be talking about.
Hey guys, I know you're enjoying this video, but please take the time, hit the link in the description and sign up to Aloys Rubasha's new screen. You can sign up either monthly or for the year to really invest in yourself, to really cultivate your mindset, cultivate the power of who you truly are. It is all about the knowledge and power that you have with it. And it is the application of the knowledge that is going to take you far in life. This is an investment that is infinite, that has infinite amount of supply, because coming to Aloys Rubasha's teachings, experiencing the Word of God. And what is the Word of God? It's about empowering yourself. That is what we're putting here for you. We're cultivating a community of like-minded individuals, for people who want to grow, for people who want to continue to cultivate that mindset of, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can go out and work on my health, work on my happiness. Nothing outside of me is going to make me happy. I can work on my love and my beauty because I have everything. I am an amazing person. You are too. So hit the link in the description. It's going to take you to sign up for your Uscreen membership today.
Like now, when I could say, especially like back home, when somebody could be in the hospital sick, see, sometimes because financial problem back home, you could be in the hospital sick, and to pay bills for hospital, it become an issue. So now, if you are sick, you don't have money, of course, you're not going to be healed easily because you have also pressure for financial. So now, sometimes people maybe not support you when you're sick in hospital, when you're still alive to pay your bill or to contribute. But guess what? When you die, it's where they start contributing for your funeral. So you see, it doesn't make sense. If you should help people when they're alive, but back home, people when the funeral, they start contributing to do things there,
But before you passed away,
yes, before the pass away, no one put money to get out from the hospital. But when you die, everybody now start putting money to do the things there. But also those are just economic reason things just help. But it's just the mind changing. We have been taking things granted for a long time. But when we start using our mind, when you see the change, we start thinking, we start seeing it, the change it's much easier to handle it.
To handle. And then, you know, we're going to go into beauty, but I think another interesting point is when we're children, we have such a joyful, such an abundance, but that never leaves us. And, you know, we have this thing of trying to be more mature in a way, but I also still love having that same, sometimes even walking around, I'm playing with a soccer ball in my head, having that freedom, laughing. Like, it's not supposed to get worse when you get older. And when we get older, we're thinking we're supposed to be more serious, or it's not supposed to get worse. Life is supposed to actually keep getting better from when you had that playfulness.
It gets better, you enjoy it, you have freedom to do what you do, you have to do things there, but again, it's what you put in yourself in. Everything you do make you unhappy. It's a restriction you put in yourself. Yes, you want this and you want it now and you can't get it now. See, that is affecting you. So, but see, for me, if you want it, you can't get it, just you go say, okay, next week. But you see that pressure, it has to be there. That pressure, it has now to continue to work with you. It could be positive way or it could be negative way. That way it could steal or could do some things. You should not doing it because you have that pressure. But when you let it go, it's going to come.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.